Hi, my name is Saiyuri and I'm a trainee counseling psychologist. I work for Private Therapy Clinic. My work is based on empathy, respect, and collaboration. I work with clients for us to arrive at a shared understanding of what it is that they may be experiencing within each session. I offer a safe, non-judgmental space for clients to truly be themselves. In the first session, this will be fairly structured. I'll get to know a little bit more about the client, what it is that brought them to therapy, their specific difficulties and challenges, talk a little bit about history, like their childhood, their social support structure. We'll also discuss confidentiality, and I can answer any contractual queries. The following sessions will be based on what we discussed in the first session, but it will remain fairly open for clients to bring whatever it is that may be on their mind. In terms of my education, I've completed my bachelor's in psychology, master's in clinical psychology, and I'm in my first year of my doctoral training. I've had experience working with a diverse group of clients from all walks of life of different ages. This includes refugees and asylum seekers diagnosed with complex PTSD, individuals battling addiction, and young adults facing various mental health difficulties, including anxiety, depression, and low self-esteem. I've also had an invaluable opportunity to deliver trauma-informed training to healthcare staff within the NHS, to help manage burnout, and to create a psychologically informed environment. I really value working holistically with clients, and I strongly believe that our minds and bodies are interconnected. This is where I've completed some oxygen advantage training, which essentially helps clients to use their breath to regulate their nervous system. One of the main approaches that I use is person-centered, which is an evidence-based humanistic approach that has been used to address a wide range of difficulties, including anxiety, depression, low self-esteem, and relationship difficulties. Person-centered therapy is based on the idea that all humans have the intrinsic motivation to meet their full potential. However, various life circumstances and difficulties may get in the way of this, and this is something that we can explore within therapy. The therapeutic relationship within person-centered is extremely important. It is believed that a strong therapeutic relationship between the client and the therapist can foster personal growth and self-awareness within the client. Non-directiveness is also a key part of person-centered. This involves the therapist, myself, trusting the client's ability to explore within the session, whilst I sit with the client, collaborate, but the client will guide us without me imposing my own biases, judgments, and asking leading questions. Another approach that I'll use are CBT interventions, which help to target unhelpful or harmful thoughts, behaviors, and emotional responses. Some interventions may include things like mindfulness-based cognitive therapy, for example, meditation, as well as behavioral activation, which helps people to engage in activities to help with their low mood. So I grew up in South Africa, had the opportunity to live in Asia, and now I live in the UK. This experience has shaped me as a third culture individual. My multicultural upbringing has given me an opportunity to adapt to and connect with individuals from a diverse range of backgrounds. My heightened cultural sensitivity means that I'm able to create a therapeutic space where your culture will be valued, respected, and understood. For clients who may have felt misunderstood or othered, like myself, may appreciate my empathy and understanding of differences in diversity. Curiosity. This may sound a little bit vague or like a given for a therapist. However, what I mean by this is that I'm genuinely curious to understand why you are the way you are, what motivates you, where your thoughts come from, what strengths you may have. This means that we'll work collaboratively within the session, which can be extremely empowering, as I will try my best to remain open-minded, free from assumptions and biases. I have had some of my own personal therapy, and I wanted to share this because we're all human and we all go through varying life experiences that leave an impact on us. I also wonder as a therapist How can we truly support someone else and create a safe space if we haven't supported ourselves? I also wonder, how can we expect clients to reflect and to think about their difficulties if we aren't willing to do this ourselves as well? And I think that this helps me to connect to clients more effectively. So some of my hobbies include things like yoga. As I mentioned before, I truly believe in the connection between the mind and the body, and I value mind-body interventions. And this is something that really helps me to be present and to get kind of more in touch with my body. We're constantly moving around, especially in London, commuting, traveling, we're at work, that oftentimes we're so disconnected. So I love practicing yoga. I'm also a big foodie. I love to eat and try new restaurants and also to cook a lot of new food. And I can also be a little bit of a homebody. I enjoy just kind of sitting in bed and watching a good series. If you're curious about therapy and are currently facing any difficulties or challenges, I know that it can be a scary journey and a scary start, but you're not alone. So do get in touch with Private Therapy Clinic if you have any questions, and I do look forward to potentially working with you in the future.